I think it's because she knows that Brandon is head over heels for her. This is a classic scenario of Brandon has laid it out all on the table. He's head over heels for her. He is the nice guy. He's the textbook nice guy who's just like likes her a lot. She
He's
knows
ready. He's available.
Ready. Nayte,
he's harder to get.
He's harder to get. He has a little edge. And so like even though like he's on this show, like for her, she feels like if they were out in the real world, I don't know how much Nayte would be attainable.
And I've always thought that. I've always thought like I love Nayte, but in the back of my head, I've always been like, would we? What?
If they were out in the real world, I don't know if Michelle would have had as much of a shot with Nayte. And like that's not to say anything about Michelle, but I think it says more about how Nayte chooses his women, and like in a sense that like Michelle is beautiful, she's the prize, but I don't know if Nayte would have been ready for Michelle in the way that Michelle is fully ready for Nayte. And so,
and I don't think their paths would have crossed necessarily. No. You know, like I think her real world life looks very different from what I imagine his real world life to look like. And same with the way he dates. I don't know that the way Michelle likes to date in the real world is how Nayte likes to date women in the real world. So
I think that like this relationship is like serendipitous in a way.
Yeah, it works because of like the setting.
It works because of the setting, and I think Michelle knows this.
Yeah,
so she's like,
let me capitalize on this. Why I have it here in front of me right now?
Yeah, because he's big fine, and she knows he's big fine. And she's been out in this world looking big fine herself and hasn't found him. So
right.
But she's found a lot of Brandons coming her way.
Yeah, she could have not been the Bachelorette and still have hooked up with someone like Brandon.
Yeah, even the same thing with Joe. Like she shot her shot at Joe, and he was like not really reciprocated. Yeah, and I'm like, sir, you're not as big fine. Like Michelle is above your pay grade. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah. So, but I think that like Michelle views Nayte as like someone similarly attractive in terms of her attractive level, in a way in which like she doesn't view these other contestants.
Yeah. Yes. I'm glad you articulated that. That's always been in the back of my head. I never knew how to articulate that.
In the real world, like Michelle would have been fighting other girls for Nayte. Like,
oh, absolutely.
She knows it.
And Nayte knows it too. That's the thing.
Like in the real
I think that's why he can play it so cool on the season, because he knows he'll be good. Like, he doesn't win the season, okay. He'll go back home to a full inbox of DMs. Like, he's good.
He really will be good. Versus like Brandon, like he's cute, he's nice, like, but it's not the same level.
Yeah. It's not the same level. Yeah.